In one moment I was happy for Peanut, but in the other, Sunny passed away. Having this many birds is just like having kids. They need constant attention. Breeding, accidents, feeding, cleaning. This nest is already occupied. It's the only pair of finches that has babies, and the eggs have hatched. If you want to tame a budgie, millet spray is the secret weapon. And this is the first baby I've seen resisting the power of millet. It still doesn't have tail feathers long enough to fly up. We enjoy working together in the garden, especially because early tomorrow morning we have a flight from Bosnia to Spain for a family trip. My wife's reaction was priceless when she saw La Sagrada Familia. 7 days in Spain feel more like a 2-day trip. And we're already home, but I was quickly returned to reality, a cold, harsh reality of nature. Peanut, after his almost catastrophic accident, is now ready to join the flock. In one moment I was happy for Peanut, but in the other, Sunny passed away. The zebra finches feel this aviary is their true home. If you want to tame a budgie, millet spray is the secret weapon. And here's another tip for cleaning the dishes from the aviary. They're almost impossible to clean by hand, or at least not quickly. And off we go on another family trip. My wife's reaction was priceless when she saw La Sagrada Familia. Peanut, after his almost catastrophic accident, is now ready to join the flock. There's no need to keep him in a small cage anymore. Even though he spent time with me while I was video editing, outside is where he truly belongs. With the flock, in the open space he loves. This is just day 1 since I cleaned the aviary, and it's already about 10% dirtier again. But that's alright, paper bedding is working perfectly. In one moment I was happy for Peanut, but in the other, Sunny passed away. His final moments were peaceful, slowly using the last of his strength before joining the others. Fly high, Sunny, my boy. No matter what bed you buy, Tom the cat always prefers just a simple cardboard box. And guess who's here to welcome me? My little Peanut, always the first one to say hello. It's a must to refill the food dishes and change the water every day. But having many budgies in the aviary is not more difficult than keeping only 2. The real problem comes when too many birds are kept in a small space or a cage. In the aviary, as you saw in my previous video, cleaning the floor takes me only about half an hour. Stopping budgies from breeding is not easy. They only need a short moment. If you don't close and remove the nest in time, they will lay more eggs, just like Pippi did. And she is the last one I want to have babies. For me, this feels like a personal failure. I don't want Pippi to lay eggs ever again. She is done. She is the most aggressive female toward her chicks once they grow up. I don't even know if this egg is about to hatch or if it's infertile. I'm scared to look and check. Things are getting out of control. And then there's Chucho, one of the greatest females. She still wants to breed, even laid one egg, but it was never fertile. She keeps her nest only for herself. No one dares to touch Chucho's place. She's either very dominant or maybe just old and respected. Having this many birds is just like having kids. They need constant attention. Breeding, accidents, feeding, cleaning. But that's the beauty of it. Peanut and Pickles are not in an intimate relationship. They are brother and sister and have always been close. Each of them has their own partner. But this particular situation is a little bit worrying. The zebra finches feel this aviary is their true home. On the other hand, my made nesting boxes they really don't like. Some people say they are perfect, others say not. But in this case, This nest is already occupied. It's the only pair of finches that has babies, and the eggs have hatched. I think there are 3 babies and 1 egg inside. They are just sitting quietly, beaks open, waiting for food. If these were baby budgies, they would already be screaming loud, demanding attention. But finch chicks are silent and patient, almost hidden in the nest. And they really eat a lot. But thankfully, I always keep a big bag of seeds ready. It's not just any seeds, it's a special mix made for budgies. The best one I could find. On top of that, I add vitamins. You really can't get better than this. Sadly, pellets for budgies are not available here, and even if they were, it would be almost impossible to switch them now. If you want to tame a budgie, millet spray is the secret weapon. The recipe is simple. First, give your budgie some millet in their cage so they get used to it. Once they become obsessed with it, offer the millet from your hand. And voila, they won't be able to resist. Just remember, millet should only be given as a treat, not as their main food. Millet is packed with natural sugars and carbs, which makes it an easy source of quick energy. For budgies, it's like candy. The spray form mimics how seeds grow in the wild. Budgies love picking seeds off the stalk because it feels natural and engaging, not just eating from a bowl. The seeds are small, soft, and easy to husk. Even baby budgies and older birds with weaker beaks find it effortless compared to harder seeds. Because it's so irresistible, budgies quickly associate millet with positive experiences, whether it's taming, training, or simply playtime. And this is the first baby I've seen resisting the power of millet. It still doesn't have tail feathers long enough to fly up. A few days ago I made this raised bed for veggies in my garden. And today is finally the day to plant some spinach and lettuce. It's not only great for my family, but spinach is also healthy for budgies too. I can't wait to see it grow. But first, we need to plant it. Thanks to my wife for helping. We enjoy working together in the garden, especially because early tomorrow morning we have a flight from Bosnia to Spain for a family trip. Every minute counts, so we're trying to get things done now. Packing will have to wait until later tonight. In such a short time, I need to prepare everything before I leave for a week. As always, my aunt is here to help, and I'm so grateful for her. I don't know what I would do without her. She'll take care of my birds every day, feeding them, changing their water, and even watering my garden. And here's another tip for cleaning the dishes from the aviary. They're almost impossible to clean by hand, or at least not quickly. Just put them in the washing machine and done. It's like giving the dish a factory reset, perfectly clean and ready to use again. See you soon, my beautiful birds. And off we go on another family trip. I decided that this year we will travel as much as we can. But what I didn't realize is that leaving the budgies alone in the garden is not something I should take so lightly. And after just a 2-hour flight, we're back in Spain. And straight out of the airport, we started exploring our first city, Girona. We love exploring Spain. After visiting Barcelona last year, we felt so welcomed here. The people are super nice, the weather is amazing, and the history and architecture feel much more exotic compared to our Balkans and Central Europe. Our main headquarters are in Blanes, a small city on the coast with beautiful sandy beaches. It's mostly about sunbathing and swimming, which the kids love. Because they don't enjoy exploring cities as much. They just want to play and swim. But we adults love exploring and traveling. We just enjoy listening to the waves, admiring the view, and that's enough. No fancy parties or anything like that, just the quiet and the silence of nature. It was the perfect choice for us, especially with small kids. That's when you really learn to appreciate the silence. That's why the very next day we drove to Barcelona. It's less than an hour away by car. My wife's reaction was priceless when she saw La Sagrada Familia. From every side you can see something unique. You really need time to take in every detail, every masterpiece built into it. Truly fascinating. The most beautiful basilica in Barcelona. It's truly amazing, designed by the famous architect Gaudí. Barcelona is full of its unique and even wacky structures, many of which are must-visit. But since we were here last year, we decided to skip most of them this time and go see the one Gaudí masterpiece we missed. But with Mila and Leila, we also need to think about their needs. La Sagrada Familia isn't exactly fascinating for them. But the day went by pretty quickly, which means we'll need another day just for Barcelona to visit Park Güell. Park Güell. Most whimsical park you'll ever see. A beautiful place where you can spend the whole day chilling, exploring, or just having a picnic and enjoying life. Here there's a large flock of monk parakeets, also called Quaker parrots. They're small, bright green birds with gray breasts. They're actually an invasive species in the city, and I like to call them the pigeons of Barcelona. Last year, when we visited, we even hung out with some of them. They're very tame and friendly birds.
Se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, 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 ciao. E se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire e seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, 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 ciao. Seppellire lassù in montagna, sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore. Tutte le genti che passeranno, oh bella ciao, 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 ciao. Tutte le genti che passeranno mi diranno che bel fiore. Tutte le genti che passeranno.
It was an amazing day in Barcelona and we can't get enough of it. We'll definitely be back soon. But for now, it's back to some beach time. Visiting other nearby cities. Seven days in Spain feel more like a 2-day trip. Beautiful everywhere you go. And we're already home, but I was quickly returned to reality, a cold, harsh reality of nature. Peanut wasn't there to welcome me. Thank you, members, for your amazing support. It means so much to share these moments with you. See you in the next video.